Right. So now that El Nino has officially developed, that was made official last week, that tends to help suppress tropical activity. But because we're talking about record sea surface temperatures across the globe, that they basically offset each other. So Shari, earlier today, the National Weather Service and the National Hurricane Center, they're now monitoring another part of the Atlantic. So notice this wave of energy right here in the central Atlantic, basically between the west coast of Africa and the Lesser Antilles. This wave of energy holds now a moderate probability of further formation into a depression here over the next couple of days as it works its way westward. So we will continue to monitor this closely. As for potential impacts to land, just too early to tell, but this will be our next wave to really focus on closely. Then, of course, we still have Tropical Storm Dawn, still a storm for the fish. It will stay in the Atlantic, then move into the North Atlantic over the weekend, and early next week it is expected to fizzle out. For us, the stormy evening is underway, but don't worry, we only have another hour or so dealing with these storms. They're already starting to wind down for many communities. As a matter of fact, here we are at Cape Coral. You can see those raindrops falling from outside of our studios. We can certainly smell and hear the rain here along Pine Island Road in central Cape Coral, and I want to show you where that storm is currently positioned. So right here, a couple of storms, a bit more isolated though now across Lake County, but the big storm, that's still back into Glades, extending into southern Highlands. So still monitoring this powerful thunderstorm, technically not severe. They did expire that warning, but from Lakeport to Palmdale and especially into southern Highlands, including Venus, some very strong storms here producing hundreds of cloud to ground lightning strikes. Obviously, if you are in this area, if you can hear that thunder, you do want to make sure you head indoors immediately. Meanwhile, for the northern side of the Cape, still monitoring this thunderstorm here, affecting really to the north of Pine Island Road, and then some of it will be working its way up toward Burnt Storm Arena. As of now, it's producing some moderate rainfall and a couple of lightning strikes out there. So the next couple of hours, showers and storms in the mix. They die down after sunset. Overnight, those clouds clear out. Now, tomorrow morning, we could kick off the day with a couple of storms along the coast. If we see those storms develop, it would be in the morning for the coastline, because in the afternoon, once those westerly winds kick up, that will basically force any energy farther inland. So the best chance for those storms for your Saturday afternoon, Saturday evening, they will generally be farther inland away from the coast for Glades as well as Hendry counties. Then as we look ahead to your Sunday, even drier air building in. I've dropped back those rain chances on Sunday to just 20%. Showers and storms expected to be few and far between, but as you know, we'll still be dealing with that heat and humidity. So overnight tonight, storms early, clearing late. 80 degrees is where we'll start off the day, then up to 95 we go. Rain chances running around 40% again for the morning along the coast, then inland for the afternoon. It's going to be feeling more like 111 degrees in Golden Gate with that humidity, more like 110 for Naples. 105 degrees is how hot it's going to be feeling in Cape Coral. And because of that extreme heat, Collier, Hendry, Glades counties under a heat advisory tomorrow as well as Sunday. So if you want to head to the beach to cool down, 90 degrees is where we're headed for Boca Grande and Captiva. Sanibel expecting a high